Okay guys, I'm in the Rockgevity kitchen, and backed by popular demand, I'm doing another round of the Rockgevity ice cream. Okay, here we go. In the blender, 16 eggs. This is a pint and a half of goat milk. Okay, it just came to a boil. Going in the blender. Okay, now that we got that tempered in, we go back into the pot. And basically what we're doing is just using just enough goat milk to be able to bring these eggs up to temperature and make them, like, you know, safe to eat. So I'm not eating all these just raw eggs. And making a custard, basically, or vanilla sauce. This would be like how you make French vanilla ice cream. First you make vanilla sauce, and then you put that in the machine instead of just putting cream and sugar and milk and letting her rip. You cook them first. And so that's why, since I'm eating every day 5-6 eggs, you know, in the form of this ice cream, it just makes it safe. And then also, if you're for food service, makes it safe. Okay, all right, now what we want to do, this I learned in the Sheraton room from Chef Sheridan. Not real relation, but when you're making, instead of like cooking over a double boiler, you just put it right on the stove. I'm gonna kick this up a bit, and then you're looking for a little bit of a shake before that means it's just about to boil. Then you're gonna take that off. Okay, now that I kicked that up, I see a little bit of steam coming off. And you're not whipping, you're just scratching the bottom so you don't burn. Just going as fast as you can so you don't get scrambled eggs. Now, if we do this right, we get it to the right temperature, you're gonna have a little tiny bit of scrambled egg on the bottom of the pot. And since we're using a blender, we're gonna throw it all in and just blend it up with, you'll see, we're gonna throw some protein powder. A lot of people out there on the net making ice creams just from protein powder. Okay, here we go. I could tell it was ready. And you see, little tiny bit of scrambled egg at the bottom, just a little bit. And normally you would, you know, if you're making a vanilla sauce, you'd throw that out, but I'm just gonna blend that all up. Okay, and this guy, get that going. All right. So, to this, yeah, so I was saying that there are people out there making ice cream with just like, they're using like soy milk and stuff, plant stuff that's horrible, and then protein powder, and that's it. It's all fake ice cream, you know. Okay, into this we're gonna add a little bit more sweetener, or we haven't had any. We're gonna put some protein powder that has sweetener, but it's not sweet enough. So this is allulose. Allulose lowers uric acid. It is awesome. Every person should be eating allulose. That's why chefs should be cooking with allulose, removing sugar. This is collagen protein. It's a special one that I use. You can DM me about this. It actually is proven to help bones and really ligaments and stuff. So because I'm using the proven egg protein powder, the egg has a lot of structure to it, different than if it was just like a beef protein powder. I'm only putting 1 collagen. If I'm using beef protein powder, I put 2 collagen. Okay, and I'm gonna put 3 of these because it's Rocky Road. I want to have a lot of good flavor. It's not quite chocolatey enough for me, so I use this Blueprint cacao. I know he's always checking for heavy metals and stuff, so a little extra. Almost done with that. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, now here's a really good secret ingredient. This is hyaluronic acid. So you always want to see where can you put therapeutic things into your cuisine. And so collagen and hyaluronic acid together build ligaments, joint, all the cartilage in between. And when they say bone on bone, bullshit. You can fix it. I did. Little stem cells and then a lot of collagen and yeah, hyaluronic acid. So let's get this all blended up. Do I have everything in it? Yeah, collagen, protein, some sweetener, hyaluronic acid, everything's in there. So we're gonna give it a bit of a whirl here. And then this goes into the Ninja. Each one of these is gonna end up having 4 eggs in it because there's 16 in the total recipe. Then when I put it on the Ninja and eat them later, I put a raw egg. So I do have some raw egg. And 1 to 2, you'll see how that works because we put 1 on top and put it on the machine along with a few other things. And then I usually come back, I eat about half of it down, and I come back and I put some more things on top, including another egg. So that ends up being 6 eggs. Because as some of you may know, what I eat and think the perfect proper human diet is 6 eggs and a pound of meat minimum. Anyone bigger than me, more than 160 pounds or so, should be having more than a pound of meat along with their 6 eggs. Okay, so this is gonna go in the freezer. All right, I'm just gonna push these to the back. And then here I have one that's frozen, okay? Hard as a rock, frozen. Okay, and then what we do here is we put 1 raw egg, a dash, a good ounce and a half cream. And then this is yogurt that I make myself using the human breast milk, the probiotic from human breast milk. It's called allulose. And you can use whatever yogurt you want, but about 2 ounces. And if you need to do this step where you put this on top before you put it on the machine, otherwise it doesn't come creamy and nice. This is my hack. Nowhere else you'll see this. I see other people that are doing them. They're just not coming out creamy and stuff. So here's the Ninja machine. Okay, do I have it? I think you can see it all. All right, and then here's what goes in. This ice cream with the topping goes there. Top goes on. Turn on the machine. Okay, I always have it set on ice cream. And there it is. So I think I'm just gonna let it run real time, but I might try to speed it up. We'll see. It's like 2 minutes, so it makes the thing longer. But I'll try talk, and maybe we'll leave it in, because here's the thing. I'm putting out a big surge about what I do and talking to chefs to try to get out of, their cuisine grains and stuff, because a few years back I lost 100 pounds and I've kept it off by eating 6 eggs and a pound of meat every day. Done that almost solid 2 years. And the way I'm eating my 6 eggs every day, about 90% of the time, is making this ice cream. So it makes it real fun. I make different flavors. And so I eat the ice cream and a pound of meat, and I do that in different ways, braise it, grill it, burgers, for the while there I was eating a lot of burgers, so I was trying to develop like the burger and ice cream diet. But anything you do can get monotonous, so it's good to just change up your meat and all different kind of lamb, whatever you like. Ruminants are best because they have the 4 stomachs. And what they do is they clean out all those grains, or even if they're not eating grains, even better. But what they do with the grass also is they remove all the lectins and the bad things that's in the grass and plants that is hard for us to remove. So they become the bioprocessor. They eat all those plants, clean out all the stuff that's naturally in there, but also the man-made things like glyphosate, all the toxins that we spray to keep from bugs. Okay, we're ready to go. And let's take a look. Oh, looks absolutely perfect. Okay, so that's what it comes out. Creamy, looking just like a good solid soft serve. If you want to make a good solid scoop, just put it in the freezer. But if you don't make it this soft with the extra toppings things that I put, it won't be creamy and ice creamy. You need this topping. It's absolutely perfect. And that hyaluronic acid adds in a smooth texture, but it also is healing our body. All of this is healing our body. It's nothing but goat milk, eggs, and protein and good stuff. Hyaluronic acid, collagen. Let's go. Get healthy. Serve healthy food. Yeah, you.